when in doubt, use an old towel.
And that's the exhaust wriggled off.
Right.
So these you take off from up behind it, wiggle the exhaust like mad, and it comes off. Leave the heat shield in place if you like. Side of the bike.
When it comes to putting it back on, use high temperature copper grease, because next time you take off the exhaust it'll be a lot easier.
Don't worry about the copper grease going on. Oh, you can't put grease on there, it melts. Well, no, not really. It leaves the copper behind, might melt the grease off, but if there's, you need 3 elements: heat, fuel and oxygen. And there won't be no oxygen because it's clamped up, so therefore it can't catch fire. Right, off with the other shock. Off with the shock. Turn the camera slightly that way.
And we need the jack underneath it because we can't just drop this off. Can, however, loosen.
Jack's a baby elephant.
I can loosen this. Huh. I say I could loosen this. Keith?
Yeah. I've already loosened it, dude.
Ah, I was going to say, it's mine.
Blame Harley.
Really loose.
Right, you're going to need to jump on it and... Can we send it up on the side stand? Or will you need to take the side stand off? It's a pretty flat bottom under here. But you do need to jack it up a long while because the profile of the tyres has got quite a peak on it. You have to put a spanner behind there? Yep, you got it. More or less the same with the other side. 15 Torx wrench on this side, 19mm spanner on the inside.
Yep.
Is it a 19 or a 17?
19. Oh, beg your pardon. 19.
19.
However,
Loads of
they
Loctite.
use a mass of Loctite on this.
Now, you're supposed to Loctite these. You should Loctite these. Loctite is a plastic. They use red and there's yellow and there's blue. Don't know if there's a difference, but I tend to use blue.
Okay.
Never had a problem before.
Right,
But
this is loose.
can we pull that off without jacking it up?
No, because that's going to go boing.
Alright, okay. You need to get on it then and put the side stand up.
Yep.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Famous last words.
It's very wide, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
And then I've got to need my spanner. Where's my spanner for jacking it? And try not to kick me in the nose.
This is absolutely crippling my hip.
Little one, do you get replacement ones these days?
Oh, thanks for that.
Interesting.
What's that?
You know what I was saying about how we've got the A spec, as in you get a later upgraded version.
Yeah.
Guess what we got? And this proves that we got the latest updated version, because the early ones didn't have these scallops in them. See? All you saw was this horrible, plain, flat piece of metal.
Got the cutouts in them.
Get that right? Yeah, they had this horrible, flat piece of metal here, and what I was going to do is drill holes in mine, but...
Now, what's interesting
Updated
is
version.
on the early models, that cutout version was an optional extra.
Was it?
You had to pay for them.
Oh, right, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Back to shocks.
Okay. Is that?
I didn't know how high you wanted it.
Well, we can go up a bit higher, I suppose.
What?
Well, what I
Don't forget, we're going to be held to some certain extent by the other shock on the back.
Yeah.
Right, what we've done is we re-measured my one outside, and it was 2 foot dead from the ground to the top.
Right.
Shock.
Okay. I don't know whether we need to go down or up, but this one is tight as they come, so it's got to go either up
Well,
or
it's
down.
under compression because of the other side.
Yes, but
You can't do anything. It's being held by the other side, no matter which way you send the bike up or bike down. That spring's under compression.
Yes, but so is this one, isn't it?
No, it's because it's unloaded.
Oh, God. But it's still doing something because the back wheel is on the ground, so this has to be...
Right, so
under
it needs to come up higher.
Yep.
Right, the front wheel's off the floor. By all means, this is not the only way to do this. Ouch! Got a handlebar in the back.
Okay.
Okay. No, push the thing out of that, tap that back in. We'll end up tapping them out because we might end up using those.
Okay, that's back in.
Right. Okay, that's those shocks off. Where's the tape measure gone? Oh, I just want to measure those. Completely unloaded. Yeah, 13. 13. These are much heavier shock. Yeah, these are 12. Let me check the weight on them. Yeah, these progressives are like much heavier by half the time again. So we're adding weight to the bike. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the saw back up.
Well, you've wedged that in there, I can tell that. It's a completely wrong angle.
Let's try that one.
Right, now was the spacer on the inside or the outside?
No, the spacer was... Oh.
Look at the bottom, the bottom will tell you, won't it?
No, the spacer inside.
Spacer inboard.
Which is correct because it means the label is facing back, which is where it should be.
Okay.
Okay. Right. And it's just this inside.
There's the socket which goes right behind you. Okay, yep, so whiz that up. Okay.
And I need to do up the nuts. Right. What we can do now is actually see how much... Ooh, okay. I think the honest answer is we will need slightly longer bolts.
Yep. No, because we changed the bushes, so you lose the top hat, so you get another 5mm.
Okay. I mean, it's right. You can feel the head,
Yeah.
but it is recessed slightly.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So all we're going to do is drop it down.
Yep.
See you on it. See you in a minute.